Wait till you see him flying through the...
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late...
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP, because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drayton Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now MP. Back to Gov. The High Flyers with another miss.
He's capable of hitting this shot. Just not that time.
Lund. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Carrington for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards, and the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Carrington outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Carrington kicks it to Pagan. Over MP. MP grabs the miss. Now the High Flyers with it. And here's Callahan. Guarded by Lund. That one falls.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Pass to Carrington. Looking to end the run. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two so far. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from three. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball. And you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
The fadeaway. Again, the High Flyers. Sack trailing here. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the paint. Lund. And Lund slam.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Outside Mills. Over Martinez. And it's Mills missing. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
O'Neal. Lund with the rebound. Carrington for three. Drains the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He's a shooter. Just get Carrington the ball, and he'll let it fly.
MP down low. Pagan defending. MP with the bucket. On offense, here's Sack. Inside. Here's Pagan. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. It's MP missing. And here's Carrington. Lund, defended now by Callahan. Lund with the pick. Shot clock at 6. Carrington outside. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Yep, count it.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Pass to O'Neal. Return to MP. The 3 ball. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington. He has 6. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Callahan. Guarded by Lund. The offensive rebound. And O'Neal gets it to go. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now MP. 10 points for him. Now O'Neal. Shoots over Carrington. O'Neal, no good. Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. Top of the key. Unable to get that one to go. Gov outside. Hits the jumper in open space.
Number 16.
Here's Carrington. He's got 6. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. And Lund slams it in.
Blocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself into scoring position.
Pass to Callahan. They get it back. And it's good for 2.
Work hard on the offense. Glass, good things happen.
Pagan with it. Outside Carrington. The 3. MP grabs the miss.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
He gets it in there.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by MP. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. The high fly is grab the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Pass to Gov. On the wing, O'Neal. And that's it. Coming off the assist from Gov.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Sack trailing here. Now Carrington. He's got 6. Left side, Lund. Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Just 5 on the clock. Carrington for 3. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Here's MP. Stolen by Pagan. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The High Flyers lead this one. They're up by 8. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Outside, Lund from past the arc. Gov with the rebound. Here's the High Flyers. Outside Mills. From deep, it's O'Neal. Lund with the rebound. Pass to Carrington. Off the mark there with the 3. Now MP. He's covered closely. Shoots a 3. The kick out to O'Neal. MP. Gov. Guarded by Lund. Second shot chance. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
Outside Pagan. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
He didn't do anything fancy there, but he didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting points on the board. And I don't mean style points either.
Hey, still, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-hand flush.
MP with the bucket.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
And here's Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Pagan. Lund with the pick. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Well, as far as for being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively, guys.
Now here's Gov. He's got 6. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Gets it to go for his 6th field goal from the floor. He's now 6 for 10.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Here's Lund. He's got 6. Up top, Lund. Martinez. Lund with the pick. High post try. Martinez can't get it to go.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
Pass to Callahan. MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over.
Substitution for high flyers.
And so here it's Sack. A 17-point game. To the right side. The triple from Martinez. The high flyers grab the miss. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. One. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Brock outside. Back to MP. Here's Casey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He turns the offensive rebound into 2 loud points.
He was in the perfect position under the hoop once he got his hands on the miss.
Well, Joe, that's why it pays to work hard on the offensive boards for chances just like that one.
Now here's Martinez. Over Brock. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
So both teams changing it up here. Now Carrington. There's the three. Sack with another miss.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's the high flyers. Pass over to Casey. Back to MP. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Carrington outside. Robinson screen to stop the drought. MP grabs the miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The three. Sack grabs the miss.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Carrington outside. Pass to Mecca. Here's Olsen. Shot clock at 5. Sack. With another miss.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Here's Dunn. MP with the look. Count it. And he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Right side, Robinson. Carrington for three. He can't hit it that time.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open. The defense was giving Brock a hard time, but he stayed nimble and was able to get there.
And it's Sack with the ball. Carrington with it. Outside, Robinson. Out to the right wing. Outside, Carrington. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's the high flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks down the long J.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Here's Mecca. Drops it in from long range.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
Here's Casey. Return to MP. Let's go with the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Harrington outside, fires from deep. Gunn brings it down.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now here's Mills. Back to MP. For three. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
That is his shot, guys. You can't give it to him. You've got to get up on him.
Now Carrington. Up top, Robinson. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Past MP. Launches it. And another three for the Flyers.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now Carrington. Here's Olsen. Shot to stop the run.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
And here's Brock to the middle. MP again.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Here's Mecca. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Olsen. A three-pointer off the mark. Mills on the wing. MP gets the three ball to go.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself. You could...
Good game, y'all. Oh yeah, Brendan Harris. Almost played with those guys.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
5 to shoot. Harris nails it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Pass to Brock. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And it's all knotted up. Now here's Diaz. He's guarded tight. Good D that time from MP. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play. Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
And here are the High Flyers now, trailing by 2. To the inside. From deep, it's MP. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now Diaz. Pass to Harris. Diaz. Now Bird. Mitchell, left side, with just 5 to shoot. Over Brock. Mitchell's shot is off. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. MP outside. Pass to O'Neill. Back to MP. Brock outside. On the wing, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Union Elite trail. It's Bird penetrating. Yep, that one goes.
Bird presses the attack and finishes the play nicely.
And here's MP. He has 6. On the wing, O'Neill. Back to MP. The tray. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Outside Diaz. Here's Bird. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Harris. That one goes. Count it.
And he is just ahead it for whoever's got him assigned on D.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. Gov outside. Back to MP. Launches a three. And the High Flyers another triple.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Robert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Stolen away by Gov. To the middle. And it's Gov throwing it down.
Absolutely spikes one. That's Ben Gov. Nice throwdown.
Here's Harris. And Harris slams it home.
I don't know that this is the right time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the most important thing is 2 points, not the dramatics.
Ah, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he?
I certainly won't be faulting him for it. Although maybe I would have if he'd missed it.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Outside Diaz. From 18 feet away. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Here's Harris. And Callahan pulls it down. The High Flyers leading. Past MP. From deep. Nails it from 3.
2 minutes.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Here's Diaz. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Now Bird. Mitchell, right side. Outside, Harris. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Bird. Connects it from downtown. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Diaz. Bird outside. Back to Diaz. Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good. Now go. MP. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Now Diaz. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Out on the run, Diaz decides he has the angle, and he makes the right decision in transition.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Outside O'Neal. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the High Flyers.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
He can't get that one to fall. And so we wrap up the first half. High Flyers lead this one. They're up by 8. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Pass now to Harris. Diaz with it, with MP on him.
Right there, Diaz catching the defender a little out of position, making him pay.
Team foul. At the line for
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Now here's O'Neal. Bird defending. Pass to MP. Diaz with the steal. Now Harris. The 3. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. Brock outside. Now MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Do you believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from long range.
I love response shots, and Mitchell right there answering the call and drilling the revenge style 3.
Callahan with it. Robert on him. The kick out to MP. And the high flyers, another triple.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Now here's Diaz. Defense right on him. Up top, Mitchell. Covered by Brock. To the paint. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer, Bird. That one's off. And it's high flyers with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead of the game.
Great hustle by O'Neal to finish the fast break.
Now here's Diaz. Guarded by MP. Bird outside. Down low. Robert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
High percentage hoop, pounding the rock inside.
Inside. What a nice shot by Callahan.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Diaz. He has 6. And Harris gets it to go. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Both teams will make a substitution. Pass over to Casey. Return to MP. Here's the 3. Yes, it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Now here's Brock. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Finds Bird. Diaz, now covered by MP. Goes up on the wing. They get the board. Got a hand on it. Callahan with it. Now O'Neal. And here's MP on the outside. It's rebounded by Robert. Outside Diaz. Pass to Robert. The high flyers grab the miss. And here's MP on the outside. That shot is off. Bird outside.
That's all you.
Mitchell outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
He has to be just a little bit embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Pass over to Casey. It's Callahan.
You don't get a more high percentage look than that for Callahan. A dominant force in close.
And Union Elite has possession. A 19-point contest. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for high flyers.
Kicks it to Pagan. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Over to the wing. The three from goes. Sinks it from distance.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Shoots from the line. Gov with the rebound. MP high post. Down low. Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's Casey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Harris sets the pick. Kolish. The three-pointer is off the mark. And here are the High Flyers now. To the inside. Return to MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The D right on him. Here's Kolish. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Second team foul. At the line for Union Elite, Kevin Kolish. 14.
And he knocks down the first one. And time called here. Union Elite. MP really making a difference in this one.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
So both teams changing it up here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the High Flyers now. Pass to Dunn. Back to MP. Here's Casey, covered by Robert. Right side, MP. Here's Casey, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, it's MP. He can't get that one. Here's Mitchell. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Passes to MP. Mills. Now MP. Got a piece of it. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Almadawi. Bird defending. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. Some changes coming in for Union Elite. Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Bullock. Kolish.
Get the perimeter.
To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
Here's Dunn. Back to MP. Can't connect from short range. Union Elite with the ball. Here's Kolish. Kicks it to Walker. Here's Kolish. Now guarded by Mills. Here's Walker. And a miss there on the triple. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's Dunn. Almadawi. On the wing, it's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Substitution, Union Elite.
Now here's Diaz. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer Bird. MP grabs the miss. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Mills. Return to MP. He tries for three. Fires in the triple. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win.
My man MP. If you could pull that off, that would be
ready, MP? You got to play the game of your life tonight just for us even.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
We've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumsky blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Harris. Return to MP. On the wing, it's MP. 5 on the clock. Stone can't hit it. Cologne on the outside. McCall covered by MP. McCall tickles the twine.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Mills outside. Return to MP. Shot to stop the run. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Shoots a 3, and the West hits it again from deep.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
It's Lack on the wing. Returns it to McCall. Pass to Cologne. Now here's McCall. Here's Prachumsky, covered by Mills.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Eric Bench, Johnny Chu.
Just 3 to shoot. McCall for 3. Nice D from Brandon Harris. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5. Here's Prachumsky. Nice D from Brandon Harris. The West All-Stars leading this one. From deep, and the West hits it again from deep.
Man, oh man, he's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Aslanoglu outside. Cologne. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
MP on the left side. That 3 off the mark. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Moore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Three-pointer. Cologne can't hit. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Prachumsi. Chu grabs the miss. Pass to Moore. Return to MP. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip. Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
Outside, Moore. Back to MP. To the paint. Here's Chu. The jumper is good from inside 6 feet.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
Cologne for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermonenko.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Corrado. There's a lob to the hoop.
Silky smooth finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Oh, I really hope we see a few more like that.
Cologne for three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
Pass to Corrado. Back to MP. Johnny Chu. And here's MP. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they're on the break. Now Aslanoglu. And it's thrown down by Leptos.
And using some muscle, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there.
He might be sensing what we are. This is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now Harris. Return to MP. Trying his luck from deep. And Aslanoglu pulls it down. And it's Recall finishing it off.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Here's Harris. To the middle. To stop the run. And the layup is good by Moore. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. You gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's Harris. Back to MP. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And they're moving it up. Cologne with it. Guarded now by Moore. Cologne can't hit. The West trailing. That one goes.
Basketball.
Look at those ball skills. Moore. Putting out the whole arsenal and getting the basket.
Pass to Cologne. Prachumsi. Right wing. Good chance here for Leftos. And Bakupsi with the stuff.
Sheer willpower on display right there, guys. Grabbing the offensive rebound and going back up strong.
And in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Absolutely. He salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Swings it to McCall. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. 1 shot at a time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nike EYBL, leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take